What a shitstorm of a year. But hey, we living, and just as horrible some things were actually amazing this year. To the point that for the first time, maybe the pros outweighed the cons. At least personally, globally everything is a fest. But hey, that ain't what this channel is about. And for some reason, the games this year were actually really good. Some of these games I have been waiting for over a decade, and they all came out the same year. So games have been good this year. So with that all said, let's just get to this. I never thought this game would even interest me, but here we are. This game is the definition of just fun. The whole idea of this game is whack, to the guest characters, the rival system, the weird ass stages, everything. It shouldn't work to go from a Minecraft stage to a f***ing Radical Highway, but it does. And then you go to Bikini Bottom. It really shouldn't, and it's a blast to play through. All this game does is be pure fun. I have shown this to a lot of my friends, and we stay hours playing it because of how simple and plain addicting it is. Something another franchise was at one point, the Minecraft stage should not go this hard. It is probably my favorite track in the game so far. I honestly don't have much to complain about this game, and it's just number 5. That's how strong and fun a lot of these games are this year. Really fun kart racer in an oddly stacked year for kart racers. And funny enough, all 3 are in this video one way or the other. So let's see where they stack. I've enjoyed the hell out of this game, considering we have been waiting for Skate 4 for about 15 years. This game, not surprisingly, had really high expectations, and there is a lot, and I mean a lot of people that do not like this game. And you know, there are some really good reasons not to, and I'll go over them soon, but for now, I will defend it a bit. I personally like it a lot. It's pretty much what I wanted out of a new skate game. A big world, the ability to play with all my friends, and just hang around and do the stupidest things we can figure out. I have laughed a lot playing this game, and I had a lot of good memories trying to pull off crazy stunts over and over again with my friends. Now, is the game perfect? No. It has a shit ton of issues, but I think a lot of people are over exaggerating some of it. A lot of complaints I hear around are, this game is glitchy. I do not understand this one. All skate games are glitchy. Hell, I'd argue the glitches make all these games better. It's almost its charm at this point. There is no story. This one does not really do much for me. I have never really cared about Skate's story. It's always been a background thing for me. And it took me years to even pass Skate 3's story because I honestly could not be bothered. And then the most subjective complaint, this game doesn't represent real skate culture. Look man, I don't even know how to dissect this one. Are there weird shits that feel out of place? Yes. Does it stop my enjoyment of a free game? Not really. I have over 40 hours on this game and I haven't spent a single penny. So if you don't like the cosmetics, just don't buy it. The game is not pay to win at all, whatever that would even look like. What matters to me was all back. The game feels like Skate, runs pretty well, the music so far has been really good, it's funny as hell, the glitches are crazier than ever. I see a lot of people complaining that it's just not a skate simulator anymore. Was it ever? I don't really think it ever was. This is the type of shit you could do in 3. Why is it a problem in this game? I personally have never cared much about realism in games. If I wanted realism, I just go outside and do it myself. This argument has always done nothing for me. And there are even other games in the market that are more simulators, so just play those games. That being said, this game is far from perfect. There's some complaints that I do agree with, like that the game is always online. This really sucks. I would like to play this game offline. It's not a crazy notion. And the idea that if the servers ever go offline, the game dies is a shitty outcome considering I have been playing Skate 3 for 15 years at this point. And probably the most egregious thing that I completely agree with, the voice acting. What the hell happened here? Why do all the NPCs sound like 50-year-old divorced dads with 3 kids still trying to be hip? Honestly, really jarring. Every time they say shit like, damn bro, nice footy of that Manny, that was the nar. I hated saying that with every fiber of my being. Just no. And the stupid AI robot talking over the things you do is very obnoxious as well. If you still play with her on, I completely understand why you hate this game. Turn that shit off, do yourself a favor. So yeah, this game isn't exactly how a lot of us picture Skate, but it also did a lot of things that I wanted to see back. And it being free means that I have been able to play this game with a lot of people that probably would have never bought the game in the first place. So although I really like this game and I see myself playing it here and there, I can't with good conscience put this game any higher than 4. I can defend it, but considering how strong this year has been with games, this is as good as it will ever get. Peak completely took control of my friend group for 2 whole months. It was honestly an amazing time, and it is probably one of the most I have laughed in a game this year. I made 2 videos on it, and we had to mod it to put as many friends as possible in one lobby because everyone was playing it. It was one of those games that everyone got into at the same time, and it was truly a great time. This year overall was great for the friend slop genre. A lot of amazing fun games came out, but I think this one took the cake and was easily the best one. The simplicity of just climbing and escaping meant that everyone, even people that don't normally play games, could hop on and enjoy it and laugh. I even made new friends playing Peak. I got closer to some other friends. It got to the point that we passed it a couple times and the game started to feel a bit easy due to the amount of people on the lobby, that I took it upon myself to become a menace and kind of just bother people. Eventually, more friends started to adopt this role, and honestly, giving this game the co-optional spin made it even more fun.
Give me the apple and you'll see. Is this poisonous?
Yeah.
Stop it!
I enjoy the little challenge to fight someone in a game not really deciding to do so. So honestly, definitely the best new game this year for me. All the other games in this list are either sequels, remakes of some sort that I have been waiting for a return. But this game competing with a lot of those games, a lot of nostalgia type games, and coming up third really shows how much I enjoy playing this silly little game. As of the writing of this, I haven't finished the game because I am taking my sweet ass time with it and I'm really enjoying it as is. This game is the long awaited sequel for Ghost of Tsushima, one of my favorite games on the PS4, and the sequel has not disappointed me in the slightest. Being a massive fan of Sucker Punch Studios, I was expecting a complete shift like Infamous 1 and 2 did. This game decided not to continue with Jin Sakai's story from the first one, and instead focus entirely on a new character called Atsu, 300 years later. At first, I was a bit skeptical because I did not like when they did this for Infamous 2 to 3, but after spending time with Atsu, I am fully on board. I really like her as a character. I like that this is a simple revenge story, very like to Kill Bill. It is quick and it's satisfying. This game compared to the first one just starts. And given that she isn't a samurai like Sakai was, she is far more aggressive, far more abrasive, and way less forgiving on things that happen in this game. And honestly, I really like that. You can feel her anger in the combat, how aggressive she fights and moves, and it is also, not surprisingly, the best game graphically in this list. Almost everything in this game looks like a photograph or a movie scene. I can just stand in any cliff and stare at the view. I am truly enjoying this game and everything that it is. So far, I think it's better than the first one in almost everything. Like, they grabbed everything that didn't work, fixed it, or removed it altogether. It's been a while since a single player game hooked me the way this game has. I don't really have much patience for single player games anymore. I don't think my opinion on this game will change when I eventually pass it. Maybe, who knows, but for now, I am just enjoying this game as it goes. I mean, look at it. I am an avid fan of Kirby Air Ride 1, and if you would have told me that this year, after 23 years, I was going to be playing a sequel, I would have not believed you. This game was just randomly announced this year, and a couple of months later, it was released, and it has been nothing but fun ever since. It is better than the first one in every regard. Everything I enjoyed dialed up to 11. The game is faster, crazier, there's an actual online, and there's a lot of things to unlock and do. Everything I liked, better than ever. Everything I disliked from the first one, the racing and the top right mode, actually fun in this one. This is not just a city trial only game anymore. All the other modes are actually fun now. Considering how simple the controls are, it is surprisingly hard to get good at this game. And honestly, it is insane how good it feels to play this game. Sakurai, you beautiful man, your back must be severely sore for carrying yet another Nintendo console. What would Nintendo ever do if this man decides to go elsewhere? I am glad to see him working on a Kirby game again after so long. Here is hoping he'll do more Kirby in the future, cause god I miss Sakurai's touch in Kirby games. This game feels like an actual celebration of everything that is Kirby. All the characters, the music, the bosses, the game references, all packaged neatly in a quite frankly massively superior sequel to the first game. If this game also had the original city trial map on top of the new one, I will have absolutely nothing to complain about this game. Regardless, I am glad this game exists, and I am so happy to finally be playing a game that feels just like a GameCube game used to feel back then. It is a full, complete, fun, no bullshit, just a good time game. Not many of those around. And that was the list this year. Overall, a phenomenal year for games, and truly an amazing, albeit complicated year all around. But honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Here is to next year. Happy New Year's, everybody. Okay, bye.